Hi guys, Josh here, welcome to Frames Per Second. Today we're here with Tori.
Hi!
And we're going to be doing a photo shoot in this amazing house that we've been lent. And we are very grateful for it. So we're going to be shooting a few different types of film, a few different types of cameras. I'll probably break this up into several videos. But anyway, let's just go have some fun doing some photos. So today we're shooting Portra 800 on my Canon EOS 30. I just thought because this house was so gorgeous and colorful that we needed that punch and contrast that you get from Portra 800 that you can't get from Portra 400 as much. And also it was quite dark and it ended up being a cloudy day outside, so we didn't have as much light coming inside as I was hoping for, so that extra stop of light did help, even though I was metering at 400. Normally I'd meter at 200, so yeah, I definitely needed that extra speed, and I was feeling a bit lazy, so I brought a light, but I forgot to bring my light stand, so I did get a bit lazy, and I could have used that to fill in things a bit more to even it out a bit better, but I still think we got some good shots, and the color really pops quite nicely. And so once again I want to thank Carrie for letting us borrow her place, and all the outfits we got from her collection, because she does sell vintage clothes, so down below will be her Instagram, which will link into where she sells her vintage clothing, and so you can have a look there if you want. And so yeah, we got some really nice shots. It was a little bit darker than I was hoping, and if I had a full lighting setup and the time, I definitely would have lit this to be super moody and look more cinematic as well. But yeah, we just didn't have the time or the gear or the sunlight, and so yeah, I still like the shots we got, and Tori was a joy to work with. Definitely like one of my favorite locations, and I'm definitely using it again, and from different angles, because there are a few other rooms and angles that I could have done if we had more time and outfits, but I also wanted to save it for the future when I do other shoots.
I can't wait to see these already.
And maybe, yeah, I might bring more lights next time and try a different film stock or something, but yeah, we'll have a look next time and see what we come up with. Here, unfortunately, I didn't move the camera, so you can't see me taking these shots, but yeah, they look gorgeous, and Portra 800 is such a great starting point if you want color in your photos. Portra 160 and 400 is a bit flatter, a bit more muted, but being that Portra 800 is still using the old formula and hasn't been updated like the other two, it just pops a bit more, and in a way that I just like more. Plus, the extra grain I don't mind, especially if you meter it correctly. It won't be too intense, but it will still have a character to it that is a bit different and more unique, just for me anyway. I find it more pleasing. Here I missed focus and it's on the vase on the table and not on Tori, which is kind of annoying, but you can't tell too badly if you're far away enough or if it's a small enough image. Now this shot really shows off the house, and just her green dress really pops, so once again, Carrie sells these clothes, so go check it out. She's got a lot of amazing stuff. And so yeah, I did shoot with a few different cameras, so there will be more videos coming from this, but yeah, this is one of the times where I wish I wasn't financially conscious about things, because then I would just shoot heaps of rolls of film and get so many great shots. But yeah, I do kind of stinge on the shooting film a bit, just because I do shoot quite a bit and it is quite expensive and I need to save money. But yeah, Portra 800 is one of my favorite films. I just think it looks gorgeous. It's super versatile, great coloring. You still get great skin tones while allowing other colors to pop, unlike Ektar, which allows colors to pop but messes up your skin tones. And depending on the light, I think it comes off a bit cooler than the Portra 400 and 160, so it kind of evens it out a little bit more. And now we're in this bathroom, which looked great. I do wish that I had more lighting instead of just one light, because I was just bouncing off the roof here. And I think we could have done some cool stuff, maybe if I had a light outside the window. But we still got some great shots, was able to get a decent amount of detail out of the film. And yeah, once again, outfits stunning, Tori's stunning. It really makes things easier when you have It's such great looking locations, models, and outfits. It does most of the work for you. You just need to find a decent frame and push a button. Now, it was quite cramped in the bathroom. There's literally just a shower next to where I'm standing. And so, yeah, I do kind of wish I did have a wider lens for this, but then the wider lens I do have wouldn't have been bright enough. So here I was shooting with the Sigma Art 35 1.4, and so I was mostly shooting at either f2 or 1.4 for this whole shoot, and I wasn't quite low shutter speed, so it didn't turn out to be a problem for this roll of film, but it has kind of played against me at the times when shooting at low shutter speed. So just be aware of that. If you can, get some more light so you can have a higher shutter speed, but it depends what you're doing. But yeah, there were so many good angles around every room, and yeah, it is one time when maybe I should have shot 2 rolls of film, but I also had to rush to work after this shoot, so yeah, I probably would have spent too much time shooting. I do kind of wish I found this angle of the bathroom a bit sooner and gotten a few more shots. And I guess that is one of the joys when you do find good locations and concepts, is that you just want to keep creating, and it's always great when you can do that. Now this bedroom I think might be my favorite, just because I love wallpaper, and there are some shots where I don't think I got the best angle, but here this is definitely one of my favorite shots, and we just made it a bit punchier and slightly warmer in the edit. But yeah, I love wallpaper, and it's not that big of a thing in Australia compared to European countries, and I do wish it was more of a vibe here, but yeah, I think we've got some great shots here. I do kind of wish I played around with this room a bit more than I did as well, but it was also a small room, so yeah, it can just be a bit tricky when you're trying to make a lot of a small space. Here, yeah, I probably should have turned down the light a little bit, just because it's a bit too intense. And so here I actually got my light in the corner of that shot, so ignore, I will crop that quite a bit. Though it's still a usable shot, it's not bad, it's just, yeah, this stuff I could have tweaked a bit more, but I was running out of time. And yeah, I guess that's one thing to be aware of. If you do feel a bit rushed, yeah, you can miss out on small details that you're gonna have to fix later, or yeah, that are irreparable sometimes, but for the most part, most of these shots are great. And I'm super happy with how things turned out. And yeah, I do kind of wish maybe I played from this high angle a bit more. But yeah, I only had one more shot to go, and I really wanted to replicate this shot, which I do with other cameras as well. Though I do kind of wish I was slightly from a slightly different angle, but yeah. Oh well.
Hope you liked the episode. Please let me know your thoughts on the images, camera, the film in the comments below. Let's thank Tori for her beautiful face. And we're just so grateful for this amazing place, and I hope you enjoy seeing it from very awkward angles. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and press notifications when there's a new episode. Anyway, I'm Josh, this is Tori. Let's get out there, shoot some film.